Good evening.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
And welcome to the 1313 podcast, the most mediocre podcast in the Star Wars universe. To all you Regs, welcome back. And to all you Shinies, welcome. This is the podcast. I'm Jacob.
I'm Jackson.
I'm Tommy.
This man running on dial-up internet. And welcome to the podcast.
I'm on the DSL internet today, boys and girls. So how's everyone doing? We hope you're all doing well.
I'm doing okay.
Holiday season.
Facts.
We are in the thick of it right now.
Holiday season, finals, all hell breaking loose.
It's the worst.
Every day I wake up and I want to go right back to sleep. But it's okay because it'll all be over in a couple weeks.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Embrace
Alright.
the suck.
Before we start today's podcast, we just want to say a few quick words as one. Join the Discord. We have a Discord. If you're not in it yet, you should join it. We have lots of fun in there. Talk a lot of Star Wars. Talk a lot of Black Series. And recently we've been talking a lot about music. So if you want to just engage in conversation with other Star Wars fans in a non-toxic setting, then join our Discord.
That is tremendous facts. Hey, Jackson.
Yeah.
What's that
No.
Captain Rex Bad Batch figure doing on the table there?
Whoa. If I don't know if you know this, but we just hit 250
What?
subscribers.
But
As a token of our gratitude, we intend to give away this Bad Batch Rex figure at 500 subs. You heard us. And when we hit 500 subs, we'll be picking one of you, lucky fellas, to win it.
You can't really see it because of the lights. But yeah, we ended up picking this up, if you're on our Discord, from a gentleman on our Discord, CT Fulcrum. Thank you so much for helping us to get this figure to give away to one of our lucky fans. We know that this is a very desirable one as well because it's Rex. Who doesn't love Rex?
And so going forward, we will announce at a later date how to get entries into this giveaway. But if you are a member of the Discord, that is one free entry into the giveaway. So all you have to do is join the Discord.
Join the Discord.
You will
join the
be
Discord.
automatically entered into the giveaway.
That's
how
facts.
exciting.
More details will probably be posted in the Discord as well as on our Instagram and maybe our Twitter. So make
We'll
sure
say it
that
on
you're
here as
following.
well.
Make sure that you're following those because you'll hear it there first before you see it here.
That's facts. That's facts.
That's facts.
And this stretch goal will not be unlocked until 500 subscribers. So keep that in mind as well.
So yes, the day we hit 500 subs, we will be pulling this. What we'll be doing is that we'll be putting people's names into an Excel document. It'll be numbered, and then we're just gonna go on an RNG website, select a random number between the amount of people that we have, so between 500 names, and depending on how many entries you have from the Discord and everything, I'm going to live stream it. Somebody's going to live stream it. We're going to do a video of us giving it away, so that way you'll know right on the podcast YouTube. So we'll let you know when that's happening. But thank you all so much for 250 subs. We really, really appreciate it.
appreciate it.
This channel has existed for not even 6 months.
Correct.
And for it to already hit 250 subscribers and to have such an awesome fan base is more than we could have ever asked for.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you again for every single person that subscribes and tunes in every single week to watch the show, comments, and interacts. We very much love you all.
And to those in our Discord, we love you more.
Let me just name a couple.
Hey.
Rural Farm Boy giving us weekly shout-outs
That's
on
facts,
Twitter
that's facts.
every time an episode comes out. We got Ryan Bullock giving us a weekly shout-out for the podcast every single Thursday.
We got Fig Fury in the Discord on the daily, checking out all of our videos and giving us excellent feedback. We love you, man. We got Justin from Out of the Basement, as well as Nate from Out of the Basement for helping us get us a start, as well as being in our Discord and in our comment section almost every day. Shouts out to Ben Taylor for being one of the most active people in our community.
That's facts. Lucanus Monster, Skywalker Hendrix, we love you guys.
Lego Star Wars Outpost.
That's facts. That's facts.
Commander Bly, you know we looking at you.
Obi-Wan
figure
Kenobi.
display.
Action display.
Action display.
Anybody, General Skeevis, anybody that's been on Have a Chat, thank you.
Anyone that's been on our Have a Chat episodes, we are so appreciative of you guys for giving us your time. And now that we're done gushing over our fan base, let's get into some news.
Let's get some
Bring
good
Home the
news.
Bounty, unlike last week, is not trash this week. We had some actually decent reveals.
Lisa has some good stuff.
Don't ever do that again.
But it fit for this week.
one of the things that we got was a Jar Jar Binks Funko Pop from the Clone Wars.
Here's a picture of it. Whoa, look how cool it looks.
Whoa.
It's in the Clone Wars art style. Actually looks relatively decent. I thought about buying it. I ain't gonna lie, I thought about it.
Another Funko Pop, which I thought was a little bit more cool than Jar Jar Binks.
No, Jar Jar was Jar Jar Supreme.
Yeah,
was Luke
I'm with
Skywalker from the season 2 finale of Mandalorian.
Nobody gives a crap about that. It's Jar Jar time. It's Jar Jar time. Show another picture of Jar Jar on the screen. Look at that Jar Jar. Look how good he looks.
Everybody do your little Jar Jar jive right now. Everybody do your little Jar Jar jive. Ooh, yeah. That was tremendous cringe. Okay, let's...
No, but that Luke go hard, though.
The Luke, it has a glow-in-the-dark lightsaber, and for some reason, my little pea brain, my little smooth brain, was never able to comprehend the idea of Funko Pops having glow-in-the-dark lightsabers. And so now I'm like, please do this for every single one going forward. Because it's so cool. It's such a neat little idea that they do.
They do a couple figures that are glow in the dark, like exclusives that are like full.
They did a Kylo Ren. It came with a T-shirt.
They've done
they've
done Kylo Ren. They've done the Mandalorian is on Entertainment Earth. I see it all the time. They have a Rebels Ahsoka.
Glow in the dark Mandalorian.
Yeah.
What the? How would he?
I'm pretty sure it's like his jet.
It's a hologram, or
yeah, it's all blue.
Oh, my bad.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. All hologram things to me are just like
scam.
Why would you buy that? Especially with Funko Pops, because it's literally the exact same thing. Because at least with action figures, they articulate.
They glow with in the dark, though. They glow in the dark, though.
Funko,
No, wait. Republic Commando that has glow in the dark blue T-visor.
That's cool.
That's lit.
That one's actually very sick.
It's lit.
I had to stop myself from buying that so many times.
Just buy it. It's good for the economy.
But yeah, I don't understand. But I mean, as someone who used to be religious with Star Wars Funko Pops, I don't understand buying the little design ones, except if they're by like a street artist. Like I have the complete collection of the Futura Funko Pops. Anyways, there was also a Black Series reveal this week. Black Series, Gaming Greats, 6-inch scale, GameStop exclusive,
repaint.
Imperial Royal Guard. This is a lazy repaint,
lazy
repack.
Lazy repaint.
Thank you, Hasbro, for making another trash repaint figure. Just kidding. We all like the figure here.
It's actually pretty cool.
It's actually neat.
See, here's what ticks me off, too, about the whole repaint argument. This is not a common wave figure. The majority of the Black Series audience probably doesn't have the Guardians of Evil 4-pack to begin with. This is, yes, it is the same exact character as one before, but it's blue and it's for the Force Unleashed. But it's unique.
Pack, is it? I don't think he's in the Guardians of Evil pack.
Okay, so the mold is the same as the Kyrkanos figure that just came out.
Yeah.
And it's also the same. That's tremendous. But it's also the same. It's also the same as 3 of the 4 Guardians of Evil characters, except this one just doesn't come with the outer robe. That soft goods
I
outer
thought it
robe.
did come with the robe, my bad.
It's just battle armor boy. It actually looks pretty
But it
sick.
has the Shadow Guard weapon.
Yeah, he's got the stick with the lightsaber at the end of it.
Lightsaber
I thought that was
stick.
pretty cool.
Big
Lightsaber
stick.
pike.
New weapon type.
I hope that they did, and they probably didn't, but I hope that they did fix one thing about that figure, because I have the Guardians of Evil 4-pack, and the Shadow Guard's lightsaber blade literally just falls off the pike all the time. Like, you could blink at it and it'll just fall off. It's not in there very securely at all. I mean, you could glue that if you want with the Craggle, but like, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was actually Bring Home the Bounty. I was like, oh, there's multiple things that I'm semi-interested in this time.
Exactly.
around.
It wasn't a flop. And then next week, if I'm correct, isn't it the Gonk droid with the Christmas hat?
I'm convinced that those
That was this
symbols
week.
mean absolutely
no,
nothing.
you're right.
That was
now.
supposed to be this week.
We were so happy.
But
We were hoping for that gonky Christmas figure.
we are almost done with Bring Home the Bounty. And I feel like one of the biggest things we do have to look out for is the icon with the video game controller, and the fact that EA said that at the end of this year they would announce their next Star Wars project. So
Jedi Fallen Order 2. I'm calling it right
if it's
now.
Jedi Fallen Order 2, I'm happy with that. If
Hey,
it's
guys.
a different project,
Will it be
It's
coming
EA
fine.
here. We came out with another game. This one's actually free to get, except this time, to get any unlockables at all, you'll have to either spend 67 hours of game time just to unlock Tier 1, but if not, all you'll have to do is cough up your mortgage for 2 months and we'll give you access to all the content.
No. You know what I just realized? Correct
What?
me if I'm... No.
You're wrong.
Who has the Star Wars Lego license?
That's TT Games.
Yeah, it's Telltale Games. It's not gonna be.
Okay, because no, that's what I was thinking of. Like, wait, what if it's just a reveal for the Lego Star Wars game coming out in the spring of next year?
I am so happy for that game.
That'll be awesome.
It was supposed to come out last year, and then it was supposed to come out this year, and now we don't know when it's coming out. But
It's coming out next year.
I hope it doesn't Cyberpunk.
They're taking their time with it. I think the entire industry learned their lesson from Cyberpunk. Don't cave in when the fans say just release it.
Well,
because then it goes terrible.
I also think
Yeah.
this game is such a passion project for that team because Telltale worked on all the Lego Star Wars games.
Yeah.
So it's not like this is some new studio coming in and doing their take on it. This is a passion project for
It's
these
like
guys.
what 800 unlockable characters in this
400
game?
playable characters.
400 playable characters.
Yeah.
Tons of planets. It's gonna be open world. It's gonna be the best game.
See, here's
to
my
come
thing.
out in this decade.
Yeah. My thing as well with that, I'm going to say it right now, it's definitely, it's going to be, I predict that it will be good, but it's not going to be as good as the original. And everyone will always say that because I feel like we're on the brink of overhyping the game because, you know, at this point, everything is overhyped and everybody manifests things that might be true or not, you know.
Well, no,
seeing that with shows.
we're
and-
just speaking on things that are actually gonna be in the game.
Well,
we're not.
yeah, no, I know
we're not
that.
like we're not talking here like you're gonna have to be there's battle royale in the new Lego Star Wars game.
The thing about
No.
this Lego game, though, is that it's been being talked about for so long that I feel like the hype has really died down for it. So I feel like
that's
there's really no
facts.
way that it could get overhyped at this point. Do you agree?
No, I totally agree with that. Unless something drastic happens.
unless they cancel it, unless they accidentally delete it. Shout out
Hey.
to Steel Panther for accidentally deleting an entire album.
Hey guys, you know, by the way, we just wanted to say we deleted the game. We're going to be starting from scratch. Let us know what playable clones, characters you would like to have in the game.
The only reason why I say that is because there's this band I listen to named Steel Panther. And, like, literally they were supposed to come out with an album in a month, and then the producer accidentally deleted it. Like, the entire project. And they were like, guys, we have to re-record it. That's the only reason why I say that.
I wouldn't even be angry. I would just be upset.
Yeah. Yeah, it was funny. But anyway, we're getting off topic.
But that's okay, because there was a new trailer for the Book of Boba Fett. Again.
Yes.
Literally not even a week since the one before. We got another little teaser trailer.
Which
for
I feel
the
like will
show.
be a pattern.
And
we're going to talk about it for the next 10
oh
minutes.
my gosh,
Stop.
guys! We got a shot of Boba Fett in a Bacta tank. Everyone, revel in this beautiful shot of
Jacob, stop tweaking, bro.
I gotta make a 10-minute video on this thing. You know who you are. Anyway.
I'm just so glad that, like, when, like, if you didn't bring that up right there, like, there are certain things that, like, if I look at something and I think of my immediate reaction and I go, man, I won't remember this for the podcast. At least I can send it to the Discord, and then the people there can laugh about it with me. Rather,
Yep.
plug for the Discord. Join the Discord. Anyway, did you guys hear that? Was that a draft?
I don't know. We didn't say anything for the past
There must have been some kind of, like,
Anyway.
wind blowing through. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, new Book of Boba trailer. I mean, we now know that the show will, in fact, be 7 episodes. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Well, think about it like this. The episodes are already going to be like 40 minutes to an hour.
Yeah, but why 7? Because Mando's 8.
Well,
Because
then
they
also
just
the
didn't have
argument
didn't have
why
enough.
2 episodes at once for Hawkeye because they didn't come out with the show in time.
How many is Hawkeye going to be?
Literally up until the week before Book of Boba Fett.
So it's only, what, 6?
Yeah.
How many days are there until Christmas? Because
The series is gonna end at
Today
like,
is,
Christmas.
as we were recording this, it is December 2nd. There are 23 days till Christmas. Which means
I'm
that
pulling
there
up the
is enough
calendar.
time for 3 weeks.
I hate
of
to be
episodes.
this fella.
So there's gonna be like 3 more episodes. Yeah, so it's 6 episodes in the series.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because that's just because
I just think
each episode is another day in the timeline, and there's like 6 days till Christmas.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
I just think that it's odd that they would pick 7 episodes? Because most shows, like Obi-Wan's going to have 6, Mando's going to have 8. Why did they choose 7?
Because
Maybe it's director's vision.
Well, it's probably because they had...
Did you say Visions?
No.
It's probably...
Visions?
Tommy.
It's probably because they had enough story for 7 episodes, and they couldn't find a way to stretch it out into 8, and they couldn't find a way to compact it into 6.
That's fair.
So it had to be 7.
I think that
I'm okay with it. Just be glad we're getting 7 episodes instead of 6. Look on the bright side, y'all.
So here's my prediction for the back to shot.
All right.
This is Boba Fett after he gets out of the Sarlacc pit. That's it. That's all I got.
No, that
I think it's gonna be
true.
him. I think his wounds still kind of hurty, so he
Yeah,
could be
like Vader.
hopping in the back of.
So he jumps in, puts in the backed up pacifier, and just hangs out in his drawers.
Fennec just is like.
Hey, yo!
Anyway, no, I'm extremely excited.
The hype grows each day of this month of the show, knowing that
Speaking
we will get it.
of the hype,
Okay.
Columbia is doing a
Okay,
collaboration with
Book of Boba.
Star Wars, specifically the Book of Boba Fett, and we got to see ya boy. You're seeing him pop up on the screen now. Tamara Morrison showing up with
the new merch.
the merch. You got some coats. You got some hats. You got some sweatshirts.
And by the
Sweatshirt.
time this episode comes out, it will have been too late. It comes out tonight. As of recording this, it is, what is it today?
The second. So it comes out at 12:01 a.m. ET.
And so, how much is the coat, Jackson?
$425.
No, it's
Oh
$450.
my God.
Tommy.
Just
Good.
break our
No,
chair.
I thought I might have broken the chair, but I didn't. I was
It's
too
gonna be
busy passing out.
$450 for the coat.
Yes.
$120 for the hoodie. Like $50 for the shirts, I think, and then like $40 for the hat.
I could purchase approximately 45 deer mice for that price.
Bro,
If you don't know what a deer mouse is, here's a picture of it on the screen right now. It's just a really bizarre looking animal. Look it up, Google it or something. 'Cause I need you guys to see what I'm talking about.
Time to look at what a
Deer mouse.
Are they legal to purchase?
Yeah, and they're only like $10 a piece. Because in Pennsylvania is actually a state where
Dang,
It's just a
fella.
mouse.
It looked regular, bro. It got a long tail.
It got big ears. There's nothing special about this mouse.
Did you know there are actually only 2 states in the United States that you can't buy exotic animals as pets?
Is it
It's-
Croatia?
It's Texas and Alaska.
Oh.
Did you just say? I said states.
I know that. And then I said Croatia's like the shipping. You see, the joke is I was making a joke about the shipping to Croatia, and now Hasbro doesn't do the
Okay.
you know, you get the joke?
Anyway.
Yeah, but
Joke not funny.
It's funny when you explain it.
No, it's so no. Jackson will be trying to get that coat. I'm chipping.
I'll show it off tonight not tonight, pardon. I'll show it off if that happens, because I can bet that everybody and their mother will be trying to get that.
I'm pitching in for his Christmas present, so he'll be not paying $450 for it, closer to like $300. But it's 2 coats in one, which is the cool
Yes,
thing.
it's
an
the-
outer shell, and then it's a Omnitech inner liner that's supposed to be Proto Boba.
Yeah,
So
that's dope.
it's pretty cool. It's 2 coats in one, basically. It's a fall jacket and a winter jacket, and put it together, you can live in space. So
Kind of facts, bro.
it'll be cool. It'll be cool.
Yeah, man. I think that the coats, while I think they're kind of overpriced, it's also Columbia. So there's really no surprise there with the price.
Yes.
So yeah, it'll be cool. We shall see.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, it's time for my favorite segment, Jacob and his Legos. I'm gonna talk about it now since it's on the side of news. So
Okay, whatever, dude.
Okay. That's
Jacob and
fine.
his Legos. Have y'all
But
heard?
there's some good Lego news.
Have y'all heard?
We got a lot of good Lego
Y'all
news.
heard
Yes.
about Lego before?
So let me just say first that you're most excited about the Mandalorian Razor Crest Microfighter.
Yes, you clearly stated that in the Discord that
yeah,
you were so excited for it.
I personally think it looks like trash, and that is not because of the model itself. Here's a picture of it on the screen right now.
So I want everybody to go and buy Jacob one of these, and we
Yep.
will and talk to me or Jackson here. We will give you Jacob's shipping address, and you can just send him oodles and oodles of Razor Crest Microfighters.
I don't know what I would do with
Please
that.
don't do that.
I'd probably like raffle them off.
It'd actually be really funny if you had like
But-
30 of them.
So like the set itself doesn't look bad. It's just they have these new stud shooters on the front, which are like square, and it just takes away from the build. If you wouldn't have had those stud shooters there and you would have just made the front of the ship thicker,
It looks natural.
I think it would have looked fine.
Isn't that new design of stud shooter on the new Hoth battle pack?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't seen them before.
I will go fact check this.
But other than that, I'm checking the Hoth battle set real quick.
The Hoth battle pack.
Yes, it is on it on the battle pack.
Okay.
So I just didn't notice it.
Nice.
We got a official reveal though for the little accessory sets. And those pictures of those new ones are on the screen now. So we're getting 2 shinies for clones and then a clone commander.
Correct.
Yeah, I feel like
Is the
people
yellow
heard
one.
about the commander because there was that whole hype that it could be Cody or Rex. But
Yeah, it was Lego Fulcrum was like rumor report. It's gonna be Cody and Rex for the pack.
I think that would be dumb, honestly, because it's supposed to be a troop builder.
I know.
Yeah.
I did too, but I was like, okay, that might be cool. And then like it showed what it really was today, and then Lego Fulcrum posted a clown emoji on his story because they know he messed up. But no, there's those minifigures. There's like a gun rack, and then there's a blaster rack, and then there's a it's like the command center, like a miniature command center. So that's cool. And then there's the Hoth one. Comes with 3 Hoth troopers. 2 are wearing white. One's wearing just a normal zip up, and then
This
it comes with
makes
2
me mad.
E-webs, and then it comes with black.
How could they make the troopers different races?
How could they
Force
do that?
diversity. Come on, Lego.
Okay, so what they're talking about is one of the like commanders is a black man, and the other one is a darker tan woman, and people are mad about it for some reason.
How could they do this? How could they possibly do this?
I'm not going to keep ranting about this.
You could just switch the heads around if it makes you so mad. Just
No, I like making fun of that sentiment.
Yes.
Because it's just so pointless. Like
You'd
it
be
just-
looking at the comments like, bro, really?
Okay, because they're not named characters. That's
No.
I guess that's all there is to say about it. Is like
it's not that big of a deal.
cry.
Thanks.
And then, what I'm most excited for, we finally got a reveal for the Ahsoka brickheads. Picture on screen now.
I think that one's a brick.
What?
Get it?
Anyway, the set is gonna be what? 164 pieces, and it's gonna retail for only $10.
That's
only
actually
$10.
decent. Okay, that's decent.
That's
And
really good.
It looks really good for what it is. I will be getting 2.
Why?
Because why not? No, I
You
think,
know for who, Tommy?
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
special someone in your life, Tommy. Anyway, but
Hey, yo!
but no, I think the model looks really good. It really surpasses what I thought it was gonna look like. I was really scared that it was gonna come out looking like Dog Dookie, but it actually looks relatively good. I'm very
agree.
excited for that set to come out. And this isn't Star Wars related, but there's no way I can't mention this. A Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness set got leaked. No, we don't even have a trailer for this movie yet, and this got leaked. This is big news for Marvel and a breach of security. I just think it's funny because it comes out on the box. There's 2 new characters. We kind of knew Wanda was going to be in the movie, but then there's also a new character, which is like Miss Marvel. Not Miss Marvel, like Miss America. It's kind of like the new Captain America that isn't a Falcon. You guys can come back now. I am done.
Hey guys, welcome back to the
Hello,
1313 Star Wars podcast.
Welcome back to the Star Wars.
I was
Wars.
just mentioning it because I thought it was cool, and I thought it was a funny leak because there's nothing out for that movie yet, but now there's products.
So
for
you
it.
see, the joke
Yeah.
was that no, I'm not.
We're not going to keep doing it.
No,
that is
just joking with
that
you,
will be the
Jacob.
last thing of Marvel you ever hear on this podcast.
we love you, Jacob. We just
I'm
like to poke fun.
I'm retiring my Marvel. Goodbye, y'all. What's Marvel? I only know about Star Wars. What's
I don't know. I just
Bro, is that Lego Ninjago?
oh, guys, we got to talk about the Lego Harry Potter reveals.
No,
So there's this-
anything but the Harry Potter.
Anything?
Anyway.
Like Marvel? No.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, so that's all for Jacob and his Legos. I'm excited. It'll be cool. You'll see reviews for those. I'm probably just gonna get the brickheads and then the accessory pack of clones. That's all I'll probably be getting from that wave.
That's facts.
Anyway, I am done now.
Nice, dude. So, I was watching Attack of the Clones the other day.
Okay.
a couple nights ago, and
Are we describing what we're doing or just going right in?
I mean, we could, yeah. So like,
Yeah.
this is kind of like we were talking about because we all worked together today.
Yeah.
As of recording this, and we were like, what should we do for a topic? Blah blah blah. Because we decided to record this episode on a Thursday instead of a Saturday.
Yeah.
And we were like, let's just kind of flow and just do like a free.
Let's just have a conversation
Yeah.
about
Make
Star
it
Wars.
organic, like how it was when we played Xbox. We felt like we should just try something that dabbles into the roots of.
We
how
need to
really
stop
did this.
scripting our topics, really. So let's just talk.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
scripting the topics are nice sometimes, but I would like more to have suggestions from you guys as to what you want to see us
Yes.
talk about.
Yeah.
So this time, yeah. So I just kind of want to jump into it.
Yeah, that's facts. No, I'm sorry. I thought we should start off with that.
No, you're good. You're good. But I watched Attack of the Clones,
Okay.
and I didn't hate it as much as I did the last time I watched it.
Why did you hate it last time?
I
you watched
shouldn't
it?
say hate it.
Yeah.
Hate is a bad word.
You just hate the
Attack of the Clones is just
hate
really
the romance arc.
Yes, I'm not a fan of the
Okay.
cringe romance. And, like, yes, I did find myself just like, yes, this scene. Let me look at my phone and check Clash Royale. Let me just let me check Pokemon Go real quick. But no, I really enjoyed the movie. I really liked the whole part of the movie with Obi-Wan kind of chasing Jango down.
Yeah.
I really, really liked, obviously, the whole third act of the movie is phenomenal. There's nothing really else to say about that. I found myself really liking that whole sequence on Tatooine where Anakin goes to find Shmi.
My favorite part of that arc is when he kills the Tusken Raiders.
Hey, yo.
You heard it here first, folks. Jacob likes genocide.
For
On
legal
television.
reasons, this is a joke and does not represent
No,
the views of the
this
United
isn't a
States
joke.
Army or
This
Captain
isn't a
Command.
joke. This isn't a joke.
No, so I found myself really liking that, and this time around watching it, I don't know what changed since the last time, but I really felt Anakin's pain, like having his mother in his arms, and she couldn't even utter the words "I love you," and that's all. Anakin's whole arc is seeking validation from someone who could take the parent role in his life.
Exactly.
And so when he's taken away from his mother, it's Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon dies. Then it's Obi-Wan. But Obi-Wan ends up fulfilling more of the role of brother, as we see later on in
And a
Revenge of
father.
the Sith. Yeah, than a father. I mean, in Attack of the Clones, Anakin talks about him as if he's his father,
Yeah.
but the relationship, the dynamic isn't there. As you see in the Clone Wars and Revenge of the Sith, it becomes more of like a brother relationship.
Yeah, no, I agree.
So,
It's like, you're the closest thing I have to a father. Why do I have the feeling you'll be the death of me?
and so like,
Bum, bum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum,
I think we need
ba-dum,
boom.
we need this for Anakin.
Get your hand off my
I'm
soundboard.
sorry.
Get your hand off
Yours.
Get your hand off my soundboard.
And so, I think that Anakin, and so then and Shmi dies, and now Anakin doesn't have any parental figure in his life, and so it makes it a lot easier for Palpatine to slip into that role there. And so
Yeah.
I think that ultimately that movie does a much better job than I used to give it credit for Anakin's downfall to the dark side, because a lot of the stuff he does is just him being an immature. I think he's like 19 in this movie.
I think, yeah.
I turned 21 in a few days
Yeah.
as of recording this, and I look at myself when I was 19. I make dumb decisions now, day in and day out, and I look at myself when I was 19, and yeah, I made a lot of stupid decisions. Not Tusken genocide, but I didn't.
I didn't murder an entire group of people just because I hated them.
Yeah, I did make really stupid decisions though. So I do kind of. Anakin just lacks guidance. That's really what it comes down to, and that's why he makes this. And I know I was ragging on you guys for picking Anakin as your favorite hero last episode, but I do want to say, like, after watching Attack of the Clones, I was like, Anakin is really just kind of the fault that we all see in ourselves, you know?
That's why he's such a good character.
He's
'cause
a fallible
relatable.
hero. He's
Yes.
a fallible hero.
Very, very good.
Yeah, see, I've been wanting to rewatch Attack of the Clones.
Because
and-
of Jango Fett. Let me tell you a little bit about
Okay,
Jango Fett.
okay,
Jango
okay,
Fett is my
okay, okay.
I'm gonna mute you.
Okay,
Do you know Jango Fett is my favorite
Oh my gosh.
character?
No, I want to rewatch Attack of the Clones because, yeah, there's a ton of stuff that I haven't probably picked up on since I've matured and grown up. You know what I mean? But, like, I really wanted to watch that and then also Return of the Jedi because I really enjoyed watching Return of the Jedi a lot as a
Return of
kid.
the Jedi is such a good movie.
Yeah, it's just
so
a
good.
time thing, though. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, sucks for me, but I'll have the time on break. So then it's whether or not I'm going to get off my butt and actually, like, dedicate that, you know?
I've been rewatching Rebels recently. I love that show. If you haven't seen Rebels just because you don't like the art style or you think season 1's a bit corny, please, I'm begging you, just give it a minute. It is such a phenomenal show.
Yeah.
You have to watch it. But
I feel like at this point, how have you not seen Rebels if you're
Exactly.
a longtime Star Wars fan?
Yeah.
How have you not? Stop avoiding it. It is seriously a good show.
it's so good. I just got past the arc where Kanan and Ezra go to the Jedi Temple on Lothal. If you haven't seen it, this is going to be a bit of spoilers. But it goes through all the different visions that they have in the Jedi Temple, how like Ezra sees the Grand Inquisitor, he sees Kanan's death, and then he meets with Yoda to get his Kyber crystal. I think something that Rebels does phenomenally that no other Star Wars property does is they explore the more fantasy side of the Force.
Yeah.
They really dig deep into that like mystical aspect of it, like especially like there's a War Between Worlds is that
I was
episode?
literally just going to talk about that
It-
when you were done talking.
It's so creative and it's so awesome. It brings another dimension into the Star Wars universe, really, and it opens up an entirely new era of storytelling and a new thing to do. Which I'm kind of sad that no other Star Wars property has done anything with it, really. Like everything's still just kind of like grounded in the like reality of Star Wars. It's not expanding out into that more fantasy side of it, which I would absolutely love to see. But no, Rebels, it's such a good show. It's so creative, and that's why I was like, I can rewatch Clone Wars. I can rewatch this. I was like, I'm gonna rewatch Rebels just because of how good that show is. Plus, it's only a couple seasons. It's not like 8, so it's not a huge time commitment.
Yeah, see. Do you think that we could
Plus the one
ever
is in
see the World Between Worlds ever brought back into Star Wars at any given point?
No, I don't think you will, because
Really?
because as we know, is there's only one kind of
Entrance for
entrance to it, and
on
that was on
Lothal?
Lothal, and it got destroyed at the end of that episode. So
Was it destroyed?
yeah, because
Yeah, the Empire came and destroyed it, did they not?
well, they were researching it. I think when Ezra came back through, he destroyed it. It was
True
either
that.
that or the
Oh.
wolves that were part of the painting ran off, so it can't work anymore.
Oh.
I can't remember
that makes
exactly,
sense.
but we don't know if there's probably more entrances to it throughout the galaxy. We just
There
don't
has
know
to
about
be.
them. But I don't see how you could use it again, because if we have somebody else go there, it's just going to end up tampering more and more with the Star Wars timeline.
Yeah.
Like the only reason why Ahsoka is alive is because she got brought through it. But I feel like if they only do it once, it's appropriate. But doesn't that also kind of open up the idea that there's a multiverse in the Star Wars galaxy?
I don't like that
Well,
idea.
No, but here's what I was thinking. Not necessarily brought back in the form that we saw it in Rebels, where, like, Ezra is in it and he can make these decisions. Because I feel like, in a way, Palpatine knows it exists. So what if in some
dead.
sort of...
He's dead now.
Well, I get that. But what if in some sort of, like, prequel era content, we see that maybe he talks about it in a capacity, or even, like, if we end up getting solid media for, like, the High Republic and whatever, what if we end up seeing the Jedi on Lothal? They just know it's there, but they don't know what to do with it. You know? Or we hear rumors, or, like, people just talk about it. I feel like we could definitely maybe see it again in brief mention, but I'm not saying that I would like to see someone actually explore it. I feel like Ezra will be the only character we ever see to actually touch that idea.
And Palpatine did, and Ahsoka did, but
Yes, but you understand what I'm saying.
I think just the idea of a Star Wars multiverse, like, in some aspects it would be really cool, but I also think that
I think that would
it
be
would
a
just be
bit
copying
stupid.
Marvel too much
Yeah.
at
And
this
they-
point in the game.
and they already kind of did it with "I am all the Jedi."
And
was
you
like-
know, everyone showing up on Exegol to help.
Yeah.
I mean, it was still like neat to see.
It's
but,
still a
like,
good movie.
it
Don't
was
get me wrong. I like that movie a lot, but it's like
You can still criticize it and love it.
Yeah.
they did definitely copy Endgame in that movie. There's no doubt about it.
100%. But I think that was because they were rushing writing, and they were rushing production of the movie because Colin Trevorrow had dipped. He was outie.
Yeah.
So,
Unfortunately.
but yeah, I think I honestly I like The Rise of Skywalker more than I would have liked Duel of the Fates,
What do you mean?
which was Colin Trevorrow's movie.
Oh.
Duel of the Fates was what he was going to call it.
Was that like is that all the concept art that you see?
So yeah, so
Okay.
it's most of the movie takes place on Coruscant, and
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
in that
Actually-
movie, Hux is like the big bad, and then like earlier in the movie, Kylo he becomes Ben Solo and joins back with Rey like earlier in the movie.
I think in some aspects I think I would have liked to see that movie more. I think I'm just disappointed that it didn't get fledged out. Because I wanted Hux to be a really bad character. Because in episode 7 he's Space Hitler. There's no way about
He
it.
just is.
He stands
He
on a
just
throne.
is.
Today is the end of the Republic.
Fun fact:
I know the
in high
entire
school,
monologue.
In high school, Jacob did for an
Yeah.
audition for a play. Jacob did that monologue.
Yeah, so I know the whole thing. But it's like he went from being literally Space Hitler to I'm the spy. So it's like, yeah.
He just sounds like he's gonna pee his pants.
I don't want Kylo Ren to win.
It's like, I don't want to win. I want Kylo Ren to lose.
Oh, yeah,
so it's
that's what I
like
meant.
he just turned into like a bit of a pushover character, which is kind of upsetting because he had such potential to be so cool.
I mean, to be fair though, in the end of episode 8, Kylo really made him into a subordinate.
yeah.
Like there was no coming back from that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
And keep in mind, like Kylo is force sensitive too, so like he would have been able to sense anything that Hux was doing, and I think he had a suspicion of it, even from the very beginning of the movie when Bulio's fat head gets dropped on that table.
That was pretty funny. And then they ended up making the whole character for that in Battlefront.
The Ovician Gunner.
Yeah.
Shouts
that
out the
character.
Ovician Gunner. I need to play some more Battlefront sometimes.
It'd be fun to play with people that listen
the
to
fans.
Yeah, if you're in the
yeah.
Discord, let's run up some Battlefront.
We should soon. I mean, I'm going to be...
We play Xbox though, just to clarify.
Yeah.
we do play Xbox. Because I
It's-
feel like Friday, like I'll be able to like comfortably play, but I don't know about the rest of the week.
We are also playing a lot of Halo Infinite
Yes.
recently. So
Yeah.
if you want to hop on Halo Infinite with us, do that because we have a lot of fun playing
And
that.
in the new Battlefield game.
Yes, the
From
new
time to
Battlefield is
time.
so much fun.
Jacob and I don't have the current gen consoles though, so
Like
it's
the
a little
newest
bit,
gen,
a
so
little
it's-
bit rougher for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything, it looks like we're playing Bad Company on the Xbox 360 sometimes.
Yeah, true.
So, oh no, it's a good game though. It's just a bit rough around the edges for old gen consoles.
But yeah, so you know, I think that's I mean, I'm
Are you
What
zibbing da da da?
do you guys want to see out of the Mandalorian
Go
season
away,
3?
Eagle Tiki Papa, Eagle Up. Yo, oh, ah, yeah.
Oh, this is terrible.
All right, let's stop killing the audio listeners because I know dang well
And
when I
then
listen to the
Jabba
audio
says,
version,
"Die."
I'm gonna be
Anyway.
mad.
Mata Ita Solo.
Anyway, what do you guys want to see out of Mando season 3? Because he's not with Grogu anymore. Do you want Grogu to come back or do you want
No.
Grogu to stay out?
I want at least half the season of just Din Djarin
Yes.
dealing with having the Darksaber and the ramifications of being thrust into this leadership role that he doesn't want to have.
Yep, I agree. More Bo-Katan. More
Bo-Katan
Mandalorians.
is really unhinged, and I feel like this is something not a lot of people talk about,
Yeah,
and I never see anyone discuss it. She, in this show, she
She's
could very
different.
easily become an antagonist to Din Djarin because she is so power hungry at this point. Her life is consumed by getting that Darksaber back because she's failed Mandalore twice with it
Exactly.
in her possession.
I don't think she should. She shouldn't rule at all.
she shouldn't.
She's not. She's
She's
not
messed
fit,
it
no.
up twice. It's just she wants what her sister has, but she's doing it the entirely wrong way. Unless we see her character get completely rebuilt throughout the entire series, I don't think she's gonna rule Mandalore.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I would
because
impeach her.
The Bo-Katan we see
Not
in
my
Mando
ruler.
is not Bo-Katan from Rebels or Clone Wars.
Not
at
my
all.
Mandalore.
Not
Not
my
my
ruler.
Mandalore.
Not
Not
my
my
ruler.
Mandalore. No, but frickin'
Impeach him.
Okay, let's avoid. But at any rate, no,
We're walking a dangerous line here.
she's definitely, again, not the same person that we see in those medias, just because of how much she's changed. Because again, like Tommy said, she's failed the Mandalorian people so many times that, like, every single person and their mother, when Moff Gideon was like, you need to win the Darksaber back by trial, it was like, shut up. Like, every single person who's ever watched Star Wars knows that's fake because, well, okay, let me rewind this.
In Rebels, Satine goes,
She gives it
here you
to
go,
her.
and Bo goes, yep.
But I say that's fake because that's definitely something new that was put in place when she ends up losing power during the siege of Mandalore.
Well, actually, no, because the trial by combat was always a thing.
Yeah,
It's
trial by
in Clone
Maul
Wars.
did it.
That's
yeah.
how Maul wins it from Pre Vizsla, and technically that's how Bo gets it the first time because Ahsoka beats Maul in combat.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But then
I'm
it's
saying,
gifted
like,
to Bo-Katan, and then it's gifted her again in Rebels.
yeah, she feels like she can't be gifted it anymore.
Wait a minute,
so then
because-
she establishes that.
Okay, but in Rebels, Sabine finds it on Dathomir.
Yeah.
Correct.
So did Bo-Katan ever get it in the Clone Wars?
No.
I don't think she did.
No. Maul
No.
still had it.
Maul still had it. He just had it on Dathomir.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So I mean, the whole trial by combat, I feel like it's like an ancient rule, so you're gonna have a lot of
Yeah.
Mandalorians that want to follow it.
Yeah.
But I think at the same time,
I
it's
think
not a
Bo's
big
just
deal.
weird about it because
Yeah.
she was gifted it once and then failed again, so now she feels like she has to earn it back instead of just
Exactly.
being gifted it back.
That's
because
why I feel like
even
that
in
was
Rebels,
introduced.
she was reluctant to take it from Sabine. I remember in the beginning of that arc, she was like, "No, I can't take it from you. You have to earn it. You have to win it." And like, I won't just take it from you because I won't feel deserving of it. But then the people accepted her as leader, and so now then Mandalore got decimated by the Empire, and we've had so many in the first 2 seasons of Mando, so many references to Mandalore just being a dust ball, and it already was a dust ball before the Empire came in. But now people just know the planet as like, oh, that's a wasteland now.
Yeah.
I doubt
would-
I doubt anybody even lives there anymore.
I would like to see some flashbacks, like, in the new season. Like, at least, like, one. Because, like, we see, like, Din Djarin getting saved by Death Watch in that flashback. I'd like to see something like that to what happened to Mandalore.
Yeah.
Like with the siege. Like, from, like, the Imperials.
I also like that the juxtaposition, because in the Clone Wars we know Death Watch as the bad guys.
Yep.
And now you come to the Mandalorian, and for Mando, these are the people that raised him
Exactly.
as from a small child. So his perception of Death Watch, and Bo calls him a child of the Watch, which is funny because she herself was one of the top dogs in Death Watch.
But
Yeah.
until she formed the Night Owls.
Yes,
yeah,
but
she was
still,
on the
like,
Watch.
she's so critical about the Death Watch.
She's just so judgmental.
Excuse me. In general, she's so judgmental.
She is, yeah.
She kind of rude for that.
She is.
Bo-Katan,
She is.
you
She
need
is
to
a
check your
flawed
priorities.
character.
You need to check your
Bo-Katan,
priorities.
check your privilege, Bo-Katan.
Oh my
I think-
gosh.
I think Bo-Katan is kind of like a Darth Maul character. I think she's always doomed to fail.
Just a Sisyphus character.
Yeah, I think she's always going to push that rock up the hill for it to fall back down again.
It's kind of
I don't think she's
interesting to think.
because
I
I
agree,
feel
though.
like she just exists to better other people.
And is it not true that the reluctant leader is the best leader?
Yeah, and she
And
wants
that's
it.
Din Djarin right now. He is the reluctant leader. He has no desire to lead Mandalore
at all.
at all.
He didn't even know it still existed, or maybe he did. I don't know.
He's always like, I mean, that's the whole thing of This Is the Way, is that idea of going back to Mandalore's roots and believing that Mandalore fell because they became too soft and they became too weak and too lax. And so I think that makes him a good balance. And
Din Djarin is the far right conservative of the Star Wars universe.
He was.
He was.
But
sure,
like,
you can think of it like that, but I feel like we should stop mentioning politics on the show.
Well-
No politics, no religion, no great pumpkin.
Well,
but
sometimes you just have to accept the fact that some things in Star Wars are deeply related to
I
modern
get
politics
that.
and lots of the stuff in like this whole thing. It's who's gonna rule an entire planet and entire people.
what I'm saying
political.
is Din Djarin is and I know we've talked about it before. Din Djarin is a perfect mix of the two sides, because this has been my prediction for Mando Season 3 since the end of Season 2, even before that. You're going to have two warring factions. You're going to have the Armorer and Paz Vizsla coming back, and they are the Death Watch. They are the Children of the Watch. They are the ones that believe in tradition. They are the ones that believe that, you know, in like foundlings, and they have very different ideals than Bo-Katan and the Night Owls, who believe that you can only be a Mandalorian by blood. Your armor has to be passed down to you by another Mandalorian. You know, they have very different ideals, and Din Djarin has things that both sides are going to hate. If the Children of the Watch ever find out that he took off his helmet, that's it.
You're done.
He's done. You're done. And then, if the Night Owls ever find out that he's not a Mandalorian by blood, and he's sitting here wielding the Darksaber, they're not going to be happy about that.
Yeah.
They're going to call him a fake. I mean, just look at how they treated poor Boba Fett.
Facts.
I mean...
They were so rude to him, literally for
I've
no
heard your
reason.
voice thousands of times. Mine might be the last one you hear, princess.
That's such a cool
that whole
fight.
scene went hard. I was like,
And didn't he say to Cosca Reeves, aren't sidekicks not allowed to talk? Or was it the other way?
Yeah.
oh, that's so funny.
That whole sequence is really cool. But
Gots to love Boba. Shouts
Boba!
no, but I think the hype for the next season is at an all-time high, and I think that the Book of Boba Fett will only
Accentuate
get me
that.
more excited for Mando Season 3, the grand finale.
Is it a finale?
Maybe. I mean, if they're taking a year's hiatus from the show, I
wait,
hope
really?
not. Well, I mean, because Book of Boba Fett's coming out this year, Mando Season 3 is
my
getting
bad.
a hiatus.
That is true.
Excuse me.
But it's coming out next year.
Had a McChicken. It's coming up a little bit.
Please don't make that come
Burp
up
the
on the
baby.
show.
It's a McChicken. Blah, blah.
Ew.
I would love to keep talking about this, but in the interest of time,
Yes.
we still have quite a bit to talk about
With the
regarding
Black
our
Series.
favorite action figure line. So, if you guys like this sort of free-form conversation...
Let us know in the comments below and in the Discord.
Because I enjoyed that a lot.
I did too.
Because it was like, okay, because when we have a topic, I'm like, okay, when Tommy's done saying this, I need to be able to talk about this. Whereas this, it was like, oh yeah, dude, like I totally know what you mean. I feel like
Facts,
this is
bro. It's like the good old days.
It
so,
is.
If you like it, let us know. If you want us to stick to the scripted, not necessarily scripted, but like kind of like
Specific topic.
yes.
I feel like we could do both.
Yep.
And then, if you have anything particular you wanted us to talk about for a free-form topic and like kind of go over, like a theory or, you know, our thoughts on a movie or a show or even a specific arc in a show.
What if we did a Q&A?
Let's save that for 500 subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be perfect. Yeah.
Q&A. We could do a Q&A live stream where we reveal the winner of...
Not a live stream. Let's keep it to an actual video.
Let's keep it to natural.
Nobody watches the live
Yeah,
stream.
because if we do a live stream for the figure, as soon as we give away the figure, everyone's gonna be like, "Bye."
That's tremendous facts. That is astronomical facts.
Dang, I'm sorry for.
He's
kicking the tree.
bumping the table.
Anyway.
He's bumping the table. Where's the wrong one? He's bumping the table.
I do use applause for that.
I don't, because there's no boo.
We need to
We
find
need to-
There's another
we
page,
need to get more
isn't there?
sounds.
No, there's no more sounds in the next
We
page.
need to add
Yeah,
more
we need to-
sounds.
What? Once we
Hey yo!
Stop
Hey.
once we get on our Christmas break, we will be able to
Add more sounds.
have much more time to add more sounds. But let's talk about the Wack Series. There's one big topic on everybody's mind.
Unfortunately,
The headline of this Daily Bugle article is this.
a menace in Hasbro.
Too little, too late.
Too late, Hasbro.
Has broke. You guys need to learn your lesson.
And you know what? The only
I won't be
lesson
buying the Rancor.
that Hasbro is going to learn is that Black Series fans are ungrateful and they should never bother doing another Black Series HasLab ever again. So, Jackson, why are Star Wars Black Series fans feeling so passionate one way or the other about
Who's
the
mad?
Rancor?
Because Malikili was added. You know, the very thing you wanted got added, bro.
He said, "Who's mad?"
Because they are. Because here is what happened. No Malikili, no Ula, no Moolah. Really went on. You guys whined and complained you were on Discords that will not be named that just crapped on the rancor, crapped on people's lives. And then freaking Hasbro was like, hey everybody, we really heard what you had to say, so we decided that we're going to add a brand new figure
We're
of
gonna give you
Malikili.
exactly what you
We're
wanted.
going to give you exactly what you want.
And then everybody said, "Boo!"
So this is where I'm at. It's like Hasbro did the one thing that we've all been complaining that they never do for years.
Too little,
which is,
too late.
Which is listen to the fans. We always feel like, that's the biggest complaint I see, is people go, man, we've all been asking for these figures for years and we've never gotten them. And then this year, Hasbro released the Cantina set with Ponda Baba and Dr. Evazan.
Which you've been asking for.
Tons of Clone Wars figures.
Which you've been asking for.
And they released, literally every figure that comes out now is a banger. A certified
literally
banger.
is.
And so every figure that gets revealed, also a certified banger. They've been doing unique packaging. They've been doing all kinds of stuff. This tier thing happens, as Jackson mentioned. People complained about the tiers, and it was a huge thing. It was a huge topic of conversation. What does Hasbro do? Keep in mind, this figure has not even gone into the design phase yet.
They only
They
have the
literally
prototype.
came out and said, hey guys, we saw that you were really upset, and we wanted to actually, like, not
Do
apologize, but yeah, do better, and just give you
exactly
Malikili.
what you wanted.
Now, he won't come on a card back because, he just started the development. He hasn't even started the
Which
design
is
phase
fine.
yet.
If it's on a card back and you're complaining about that, then you're stupid.
Because that's the other thing. It's a brand new figure. The other three figures, even though it's like a retooled
They
Luke Skywalker,
already exist.
all three of them already exist in the line.
Yep.
So, like, I can understand not wanting to take those off the card back. So, people would complain either way. It's literally like, no matter what Hasbro does, people are going to complain. Because now everyone's just crying and crying about, it's too late, Hasbro. I'm just going to keep unbacking it now, Hasbro.
And you
Maybe
know
you'll
what?
learn
These
your lesson."
same people, because I don't think Malikili is going to get a regular release figure. Because
He's never going to.
He's
Well,
not.
no.
And these are going to be the same people that are like, in a year, can we do Malikili in the regular release? Shut up! Just buy the Rancor if you're so pressed about it. If you asked for him, you better be backing the Rancor, because you're a hypocrite and you are a fake Star Wars fan. That's right. You're a fake Black Series fan and a fake Star Wars fan. You want to know why? Because you talk big talk how you want something from Hasbro, and when they give it to you, they hand it to you, you're still gonna whine and complain, and excuse my French, but you're still gonna f***ing moan. So, oh my gosh. Just back the Rancor if you ask for Malikili. Don't complain about it. They gave you what you wanted. I don't understand you. If you're mad because they didn't add Ula, too bad. They're not going to add space strippers into their toy line. It's not happening.
I wanted it now!
It's not going to happen. Be quiet. Yes, Ula would be a cool addition, but they're not going to add it. You just got to accept that.
What I don't get, what boggles my mind, and you know what, I talk about being a smooth brain all the time, so maybe it's just me being a smooth brain, but like, what I fail to comprehend is that this is different from the people that aren't backing it because they want to have money for Christmas. This is different from the people that aren't backing it because they have other expenses or other HasLab projects that they want to put their money into instead. These are the people that backed the Rancor and then unbacked the Rancor because it didn't have Malikili or Ula, two figures that come out to $40 of retail value. And so then Hasbro goes and hands you one of these figures. Hey guys, all you need to do is get the thing to 9,000
Just
backers.
tier 1. Just tier 1 and you get
Not
it.
even tier 1. Just get the thing backed,
it
and
just
here's
needs to
the
be
figure.
backed, and then you get it.
Here's the figure, guys. If you get it back, that's it. And then guess what? These people go, no, that's too bad. Dude, you're actually going to pout and throw a tantrum.
Do you realize the repercussions of your actions? We are never going to get another Black Series HasLab.
Nope.
Even if this one gets backed, it's never happening again. And it's your fault. I'm talking right to you. It's your fault. Because
No, that is. They will never make another one.
You whined about it. You know what we're not going to get? We're never going to get another cool ship in the Black Series.
Nope.
We're never going to get another large character in the Black Series.
Nope.
We're not going to get any more creatures. We're not getting like sets or anything. All because you decided that you wanted to be petty. I hope you're happy with yourself. This is really angry for almost no reason. But I'm standing by my words here.
Let me bring some positive. So as of recording right now, the Rancor has 5,089 backers. It actually grew by 8 since we got home and we were at work.
It had 4,700 about before Malikili got announced, which means that they recouped all the people that they lost.
And it keeps going up. See, that's the other thing as well. It has 4 days as of recording this episode to get back.
I don't think we're going to get it.
And when this episode goes out, it will be, that's the last day you can back
you're
it.
right.
And you know what? I'm really sad to say I'm not going to be able to back the Rancor. And it just breaks my heart to say it because I was really, really actually going to back it. And then my car's inspection came through and I had to pay way more money than I wanted to for it. So, oh well. It's a shame, but now there's the potential that no one's going to be able to get the Rancor because of a bunch of grown people acting like crybabies. You guys are adults.
What ticks me off is that...
Stop collecting the Black Series. Honestly, please, make it better for the rest of us and stop collecting the line. I'm being dead serious at this point.
If you're
Sell off your figures.
If you're upset because you're not getting little trinkets with your $300 figure that you were previously going to buy... Go get Hot Toys or something because they're all bangers and they're about the same dang price. So just leave us alone in the Black Series for us little middle class fellas.
That's facts. That's the other thing.
That is facts.
It's like we don't have the money to buy. Like if I could, I would buy Sideshow figures.
Absolutely.
Like, in all the time. But like realistically, I don't. So to get figures of my favorite franchise, I buy the Black Series because it's affordable.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But like, it just is annoying. It's just annoying. I think that it's cringe. It really is cringe. And if you disagree, I'm sorry. This is something that you're not going to change my mind on. You are being so incredibly cringe by refusing to back the Rancor because of 2 figures that Hasbro never said. It would be different if Hasbro was like, there's gonna be Ula, there's gonna be Malikili, and then they turned around and went, oh, sorry guys, we're not doing this.
Like what happened to me with the UCS gunship with Cody and Jedi Bob, but I bought it still. You want to know why? Because I got it for the build, not for the minifigures. You have to look at this in the same way. You're getting it for the Rancor. Everything else is just a plus. I know, like last episode where we talked about this, I was like, I can understand not wanting to back it because of this, but they just gave you what you've been wanting and you're still crying about it. That's stupid. It really is. I hope you realize that you're acting like you're 14 and not 40. Like,
that's facts.
Because you know all the people that are really complaining about it are in between 25 and 40.
And honestly, it's really, I might be a little mean when I say this, but like it's just how I feel. You have way too much time on your hands. If this is the thing that you are spending hours upon hours a day complaining about on online forums and comment sections. I'm sorry, find a different hobby or get a life because at this point this is unhealthy for you at this point. This is like an unhealthy relationship that you have built with plastic, and I'm sorry. But, like, it's just, like, these are the same people that bully poor Patrick and slander this man's poor name. He's just the PR guy.
That's what someone did. I was on a Discord that shall not be named, and people were just
I was on there with you.
People just bullied Patrick about the Rancor. I said, like, I'm not saying anything in it just because of the attachment to our channel and whatnot.
I'll just go all out, man. I'll just always say stuff.
Don't bully the don't ever shoot the messenger. Patrick is the messenger, period. Has no relation to what figures are made, has no say in any of that. They give him a script and he reads it like a good boy and he collects his check. That is how it works. That is tremendous facts, though.
Tremendous
just
facts.
How you said it. You're like a good little boy.
That's facts. Good soldiers follow orders in this case. He's here's my script.
That's tremendous facts.
I'm going home to
he
my
just
wife
reads
and
the
kids.
teleprompter and he just does what he's told and he makes his bank and he goes home to his wife and
He does a
kids
good
and he's
job
like,
at it.
hey y'all, here's some food for your table so you guys can survive. It is his job. He's not sitting there going, now how can I make Star Wars fans unhappy today?
And that's the other thing is like, we always complain about how there's no passion behind
There's no passion, there is no aggression, there is no drive.
behind the Star Wars like Hasbro team compared to the other teams for the other licenses. But like at the same time, they're like, that's not the people's fault that are on the teams. They got hired to be in their position. It's not like they just walked in one day and they were like, oh, I guess I'll be on the Star Wars team today. It's not like they got a choice. They just applied for a job and this is what they have. And so at least they're enthusiastic about it. Like at least Patrick tries.
And these fellas, they probably grew up liking Star Wars, but they weren't fanatics. And then they got out of college with thousands of dollars in debt, and they said, I need a stable job. And they went, Hasbro's hiring for a PR guy. I just did public relations and public speaking as my degree. I'll apply for that. And yes, they're familiar with it. They might not be a mega fan like us, but that's okay, because they're just a PR guy. They're not supposed to sit there and teach you the AP Star Wars class so you can get a 5 on the AP Star Wars test. That's not how this works.
Yeah.
He just tells you what figures are being released. He's not supposed to tell you the figure's middle name. He's not supposed to tell you how much it weighs in plastic. He just tells you what's coming
Ounces
out,
at
when
birth.
it's coming out, and how much it's going to cost.
Ounces at birth.
No, my fella, you have the privilege of purchasing the Rancor. You don't live in Croatia, bro. Just buy
That's
it.
true. Think about people like Action Display who would love to get a Rancor,
And he
but they
can't.
literally just can't because Hasbro doesn't ship to their country.
What's this
And
fella
here
supposed
you
to do?
are
Pay $1,000
with your first world problems, sitting here crying because you don't want to buy the Rancor because it doesn't have some character, like Jacob said, a space stripper that shows up for less than 30 seconds in the movie.
At least we get the guy that everybody goes, haha, big man crying. It's like, at least we get that one. At least we get him. Because that figure, in my opinion, made the most sense to be included in like
Right.
a very fan-wanted thing. And guess what? You have the opportunity to get this figure, and it's never going to come
I
out
guess-
if you don't back
Yup.
it.
Where did the obsession with Ula come from, though?
What do you think it came
It
from?
was just...
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, Chief. Where do you think it came from?
Everybody who grew
Every
up
child-
every child watched that movie when they were going through puberty, and they said,
Every Justin from out of the basement frickin' watched it with his father and went, ooh la la.
"That's why it's called Ula. That's why it's called Ula."
That's just a guess.
But it's like other than like everybody's fantasies. I mean, it's more like, I mean, like, come on, man. Like, if Hasbro had to pick between Malikili and Ula, it did make more sense for them to
These
do Malikili.
figures are for the shelf, not for the jar. You just gotta keep that.
I think we need to get off this topic.
We need to get off
We
the
need to get off
Rancor.
this topic.
No
Back
more
the
Rancor.
Rancor. Back the Rancor.
Long
Save the
story
Rancor.
short,
Save
back
the dream. Save the rebellion.
Yeah, seriously. Back the Rancor if you haven't yet. If you don't have the funds to back the Rancor and you're in the boat like me, then at least hope and pray to whatever god that you do or don't believe in. I brought up religion. Damn it. Just
No!
just
All we
please
gotta talk about now in this episode is the Great Pumpkin.
pray to whatever you do or don't worship that the Rancor gets backed. But either way, it doesn't matter because Hasbro will certainly never do a Black Series HasLab going forward.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I think that's the only notable Black Series news that's happened since the last time we recorded.
Yep. And I think that's all we got for today's podcast.
We have nothing else because I had a weekly pickup, but I can't show it to you because I don't have it with me at the moment.
That's
So we'll be on next episodes. So, I hope you enjoyed our little rants about the Rancor. I hope we didn't offend anybody, and if we did,
Take the L, take the L.
so
I am unapologetically. I'm not gonna say the actual thing for the sake of outing, but
anyway, thank you so
Unapologetic
much
Star
for
Wars
watching
fans.
this episode, and thank you again for getting us to 250 subs.
Thank
Hopefully we
you.
don't lose any after this episode.
watch it go.
But guess what? Honestly, I'd rather have an audience that likes us even though we disagree.
Facts.
Because
Well, then-
at the end of the day, if you disagree with me, it doesn't change how I think of you. It's
Lucas
just-
Monster disagrees on our Rancor stuff, and I talked with him about that. But it's like, you know what, boss? That's all good. We still tight.
Yeah,
Agree
turf
to
war with
disagree?
Lucas Monster.
No. fake YouTube drama for views. Fake YouTube drama for views.
Thank
That
you
might
so
be a
much
thing.
for watching this episode of the 1313 podcast. Please make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment on this video. Let us know if you want us to do more freeform topics. Let us know if you want us to do any sort of topics. If you got an idea that you want us to talk about, throw it in the comments below. Make sure you join our Discord. We have lots of fun in there. And also be sure to follow us on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and anything else I'm forgetting?
Whoa.
Yes! Make sure you listen to us on Spotify, Apple Music, Anchor, wherever podcasts can be streamed and listened to. Eventually, maybe, somehow, we might be able to get videos up on Spotify because Anchor has implemented that feature.
And we
just
got
have to-
early access to it, but Tommy still has yet to figure out how the feature works. We've had it for like 3 weeks, and I cannot figure out how it works.
So, it is coming up
It's in the
eventually.
works.
It's in the works. So, be excited, be happy. Let all your friends and coworkers know about us. Make sure that they subscribe to us as well because we will be giving this away at 500 subscribers. Make sure you let everybody know. This is going to be epic. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.
Bye!